currently giving away 4 $50 Amazon gift cards at 2,000 subscribers. So if you want to enter to win, stick around till the end of the video for more details. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, then don't forget to like this video, comment down below any other types of videos you may want to see, as well as leave comments, we love reading them reply. Subscribe to become part of the Davis clan and hit the bell so you know notified every time I make a new video on this channel. As you can hear right now, we just accepted a DoorDash, and today's video is going to be us door dashing as a couple, how we do it with twins and a puppy and all of that. So we're going to be showing you guys the rundown. We're going to vlog our DoorDash trip. So we actually already accepted an order, but the next time we get an order, I'll show you guys what it looks like and like the process to accept it and stuff, so you guys can kind of get a feel for the whole process.
A half mile.
But this one is a 7.4 mile trip total, and it was worth, I believe, $13.29. So how it works is they'll tell us
I didn't even know that.
Where. Sorry, did I not say that? I just accepted it.
No, but that's good. I like that.
So how it works is it'll tell you how much you could potentially get paid for it, and then you could potentially get a higher tip if you're like quick and you get the order right and all of that in a good amount of time. They could add to their tip. So sometimes you'll get paid more than that, sometimes you'll only get paid that, but it should never be under what they told you. And then also it'll tell you how many miles it is total to get it. So how we do it for taxes is we're going to continuously, every time we DoorDash, take a picture of where our miles are at on our car from the start and where they're at the end, because that's one thing that you can use as a tax write-off, since this is like a self-employed job. So just a little tip for you, that's one little tip. Make sure you do that so you know how much miles you're using. So yeah, right now we're heading to the first place, which was Cane's, I believe it's Raising Cane's, and we're gonna pick up the order. Some orders require you to pay when you're there, and so how they do that is DoorDash sends you a debit card, and it's just what they call a red card. Yeah, so they'll give you a red card, and that's what you use to pay for the meal if it says this meal requires you to use your red card. So it'll tell you all that stuff before you accept the order, so we know that coming into it, in case like you forgot your red card at the house or don't have one yet.
Turn left and your destination will be
when you do get one, that's when they'll have you register it and start giving you the orders that require it. So I don't know if the orders with it are like higher and all of that. I'm not really sure, to be honest.
We are at our destination.
This is our first time having this type. We're here. And it'll show you like different directions. So if you ask to know what the directions are, then it'll show you all within the app. So you're only really using this app, unless occasionally it's a little bit inaccurate, and then you have to use a second one.
east.
So now I'm going to show you guys what happens afterwards when we go into the place. Okay, so this is how the app looks, and I'm going to say exit from that now because we got the directions of where we're going, and I'm going to say arrived at store. So once you say arrived at store, it's going to tell you that you need to do this and that, pickup instructions, anything that you need to know about getting the order and how to get it to them. So I just got another order, and I'm going to go ahead and accept it because it's at the same place. And now I'm going to go in with these 2 orders and go ahead and get them. You know, we're certified door dashers, you know. Got the mask and the bag, okay. This is where you put the hot food if you're going to take a while to get it to them, so. Yeah. But now I'm going to take this phone and I'm going to go in and try to record a little bit for you guys so you can see this, like, the setup, basically. Let's go. So as you guys can see, I need to place the order, so I clicked place order, and then I'm gonna say the order to them. Okay, so the first one's 5 chicken fingers. And the caniac combo with a high C. Just show it to you just to make sure. Okay, then the second order is for Caitlin, and it's the box combo. It's 2 box combos. One with a Sprite and one with a root beer. Okay, thank you. Okay guys, so I just came back with the food and the drinks, and now I'm going to slide since I finished my pickups. And so now it's gonna put up whoever they want me to go to first, which is usually the closer one. So I'm gonna go ahead and say directions and we're gonna head there.
As you can see, she's the person who will run in and pick up the order, and
That's how we do it.
as the passenger, she has to hold all the food.
There's so much stuff and this is just 2 orders.
Yeah.
It smells so good though. Oh my goodness.
And
But
so
we're not gonna eat.
on my part, I'm gonna go drive to the destination and then bring it to the customer, because my name's the one that's under
Turn
the
right toward
DoorDash.
North.
Hey, this is your DoorDash. They had me drop off your order somewhere with like a lady.
Yeah,
Okay, is that okay?
yeah.
Okay,
That's okay.
okay. I told them your name and everything.
Thank
So.
you.
Yeah, no problem.
So what just happened?
So I had to bring the order to the front because that's what she said, to let them know it's for Alicia.
And they always tell us on here
The
like
instructions.
where we need to bring it and what to do when you bring it to whatever location they requested. And now he's confirming the order was delivered, and we just say like if it was fast, easy, yada yada
Sometimes
yada,
which is nice.
confirm. And now it's going to show us the next place we need to deliver our next order to,
And that's what we got.
and how much we got. So
And so now we're heading to the next customer.
let's go, sexy man. And something else worth noting about this is you get paid predominantly by the tips that they give you. So like how we just got $13 and change, 10 of that was her tip. And so DoorDash's base pay is usually pretty low, and it's usually the tips that will give you the most money out of this. So it's definitely way more tip based if you're trying to get a higher payout by the end.
So if you use DoorDash and
Turn right on East
it doesn't
Fifth
hurt to add a tip or a couple bucks
Yeah.
as a tip to help the dasher out.
Because you're definitely actually doing quite a bit doing this delivery service. Like it's pretty easy, but there is steps that are in place and stuff, and it's nice to give them like a nice
Continue
little
on
tip.
East
So
Fifth Avenue for
Yeah.
3
keep that
quarters
in
of a mile.
mind, like Danny said, when you're door dashing.
We've never actually used DoorDash, but being in DoorDash now, we've realized it's not too bad.
Yeah.
So we'll actually probably be using it every now and then.
Yeah,
Yeah, we definitely know like the tips are important to these
Yeah.
guys, so we'll keep that in mind.
definitely.
Too, so.
Tip I can give you guys is always be respectful and try to be fast as possible, obviously, while being efficient. So like don't have their food flying all over the place and stuff like that, but try to be fast, because that's usually when you'll get a higher tip
In a quarter
if they
mile,
do decide
turn
to
right
tip
on
you.
Airport.
And also keep in mind that you don't have to be tipped when doing this, so they could not tip you and then you just get DoorDash's base pay. But like I said, if you accept it, you always know at least the minimum of how much you'll be making from doing it. So
Yeah.
you will know that. So right now we don't have any orders. As you can see, it's looking for orders, and we're like going near a hotspot, and the hotspots are just basically areas where it's busy right now. And so we're driving into one right now, so we'll probably start getting orders soon. But that's how it looks when you're just trying to wait until you actually get something.
So yeah, we're driving into a hotspot right now in hopes that we get some sort of order or a good amount of orders, because it's a busy zone.
And like sometimes it messes up let me show you guys how it looks when you get an order. And it's only $4.50, so we're probably gonna pass on this one. It's like a pretty short run, but I kind of want to see if we can get something better. So that's what it looks like when you decline it. And we're just gonna say the order's too small. And now it's gonna keep looking. So $6.50 is a little bit better, so we'll just go ahead and take that one to show you guys what's going on. So accept, but that's how it looks.
Head north on Old Seward Highway toward East 40th Avenue.
And then it starts showing you where you need to go.
This is an in-app map, by the way, so this is really useful because you don't have to jump between apps.
Yeah.
You could just stay in one app, less crashing when you're only on one app. Usually pretty reliable. I like this map, but sometimes like there'll be like little errors in like the, you know, it doesn't get the full layout of the map sometimes.
And that's when it comes in handy to have another
another phone, so you're not jumping between apps, but rather having a second phone for the Google Maps or something like that.
But obviously, like if you're not dashing with people and you're by yourself, you're probably not going to have another phone. So just make sure you have another like map styled app, even if it's the one that comes with your phone, so you can have a second way of knowing where to get somewhere.
In 600 feet.
So right now we have our twins with us that we recently had 4 months ago already, and as you can see through the mirrors, they're just chilling. They're asleep. The blanket's not over their face, by the way. It just looks like that from the angle, but yeah, so they're laying down, sleep, and then there's a cage back there because our dog's back there, and he's sleep chilling.
And Era, our 3-year-old, she's at daycare, so that's when we utilize that time.
Yeah, to get some DoorDash runs out of the way or whatever else we got to do.
Make a couple bucks, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, the twins, when they're asleep, this makes door dashing 10 times easier because we don't have to constantly like check on them and like change them and feed them and stuff like that because they're sleep resting right now. So they'll be good for at least the rest of this run because they kind of just fell asleep.
Yeah.
Prior to this, we actually changed them and fed them and all that and had them situated before we started dashing.
We always do that. How we do it is before we even leave the house, we make sure everybody's set and ready. The dog's okay and went outside to use the bathroom and all of that.
Era's at daycare.
Era's at daycare. The babies are changed, they're fed, and then they pretty much just like to sleep while we're doing all this. And so it's really nice, really convenient, and we're able to like make money for the day, and usually more than what we'd make working a shift at a job. Right now we made about, I believe it was $21 in less than an hour, so that's more than what we'd be making at a job. So sometimes like the payout's really nice. Sometimes like if, like I said, you're not picking the right orders, then you could be getting a lower payout. So it just really depends. You gotta be a little strategic with it. I'm gonna go in and get the order, so let's go. Once again, arrived at store, and you could also see how much we're gonna make at the top and what we've made so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this order real quick so I can confirm the pickup. I have a DoorDash order for Tyler. Yeah. So I got the order and confirmed.
I just pulled up to the side because I had a feeling that she was going to be fast because we
head west toward East
came to this
36th Avenue.
pit before and it was like a really quick process. So I just pulled up to the curb real quick.
Turn right on
I don't
East
really
36th
necessarily
Avenue.
find a parking spot because then we're in and out, you know?
Right.
Turn right on.
Like restaurant style places tend to take a little bit longer. They're usually more busier and all of that. So make sure, another tip, you always inform them of how long you're taking and why. So they have a little spot there that'll say like why the customer's order hasn't been picked up yet, and you click on that, and then it'll give you a list of options of what to say, like if they just started preparing it when you got there and stuff like that. Always make sure you do that, because you don't want them feeling like you're just taking your time with their order. You always want to keep them informed. Yeah. Exactly. That's super helpful, because then when it's not your fault, you don't have to necessarily feel like they think you're taking your sweet time with it. So, because there has been times where I've gone in to get an order and they just started making it when I got there.
And it'll be a big order.
A big order, so it took like 20 minutes past the time. Like, it'll feel like sometimes it takes 10, sometimes it takes 15. Like, it'll take them a while to make it, and so you just want to make sure you're informing them of why their food's taking so long. DoorDashers or whatever.
Bet you never seen a DoorDash couple before.
And if you had, you haven't seen this DoorDash couple. So we just got DoorDash to the hospital, and it says all the instructions. I can show you guys since it's not somebody's address, and it tells them like where to leave it and everything. How it works is, regardless of the location, it'll tell you where, and then it tells you where you should place the order, like where you should put it. And so if they have, like, for example, this was a hospital where they're having it get dropped off to, they specifically said like bring it to the main entrance and then tell them to bring it to this room. So that's how it worked, and yeah, pretty simple, straightforward. All right, Danny's back. Did you already confirm it?
Yep, complete delivery steps. They said leave it at the door, but they also mentioned that I could talk to the office and tell them their room number and all that, and that's what I did. So I'm not going to take a picture, and I'm just going to say I handed it directly to the customer. So it was fine, easy parking, you know. It's like the customer's reviews, I guess, you know. And I usually just check everything if I have the time. Yeah.
And so as you can see, that's how it works. We got our tip, which was $6. Another one came in. I would wait on that one.
Yeah, so we're gonna.
It's only $4.50, so we declined that one. Yeah. Decline. Just say it was too small. Second one or third one. Yeah. And this is what we've made so far. All right, so we went to another place. Subway, we got another order, and it's showing the order number this time instead of just saying the name. They want me to use the ID, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in. Most of the time they just have the food like ready on the table, or you go to the front and they'll tell you. Okay, so I actually had to go back in there real quick and ask for 2 more cookies, because on here it says they had 4 cookies, and
there were only 2.
Yeah, there were only 2. And it usually will say like certain things that they want you to make sure are right. And if the bag's open, then you could do that. Sometimes they close the bags though, where you're not able to do that. But in this case, they had the bag open. So I was able to check and see that there was only 2 cookies instead of 4. So I did go back and get them their other 2 cookies. So that's another tip. When they do have those things pop up, if you're able to check it, because if I brought that and there was only 2, they might have complained because they bought 4. So that just kind of saves you the trouble of like getting into it with a customer if they were to like pick up the order and then it seems like you did it. They don't realize that like most of the time it's not our fault, but if it was something like that, you know, it would be our fault because we could have checked it. So make sure you check it if it comes up and says check it, because you don't want to end up being the one that's wrong in that, you know.
You ate 2 cookies or something.
Yeah, you don't know what they'll think, and so it's better to know for sure you got the order right before you leave the store. So that's another tip. Yeah, double check. Alright, so it's been about an hour and a half. We just completed completed that order, and we are currently at $35.25. So that's really good if you think of working a normal hourly paying job. That's actually a good amount of money to get in just an hour and a half. So
yeah, when you think about a normal job, you would make like, you know, maybe a little over 10, 11, 12, 13. In 2 hours you would have a little less than what we made.
Yeah.
Just driving around, having a good time. So what kind of started this whole door dashing thing as a couple is we just always drive around. We love driving around, just having a good time, like, you know,
enjoying each other's company.
Yeah, spending some quality time together, and we figured why not join DoorDash and get paid for it, like, you know.
So we pretty much get paid to hang out with each other and just make a couple random pit stops along the way. So
yeah, I mean, it's in a way we work together, you know.
Yeah.
We're recording video, so we're obviously not bumping music or nothing because we don't want to get copyrighted.
Yeah.
But usually we'll be listening to music, talking, like, you know, just enjoying life.
When we're getting towards the end, usually we'll do this like halfway through our dashing time, and that's take a lunch break. But since we started kind of late in the day and we're only doing it for like a couple hours until it's time to get our daughter from daycare, we are gonna take our lunch break afterwards. But right now we're waiting again for an order to come in. And this is actually not a busy time of day, so I think we're making a decent amount. Could you shut up?
$10.
Oh, we got an order for $10. So I'm gonna go ahead and accept that. So we're actually making a decent amount right now. To say that it's not a busy day today on the app in general, it'll tell you when it's a busier day and when it's not that busy.
Even when you're off the app, you'll get a notification letting you know, hey, your city is busy right now, you should go door dashing. So.
Yeah. So it's actually not a busy day and we're making a decent amount. We just got a $10.75 order. Could end up being more depending on how much they tip. Go ahead to this next place. All right, so we're at the mall. Okay guys, so I'm in the mall right now and I'm actually about to go to the food court and pick up this order. It was in a mall, that's different. So I thought I'd show you guys the process. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day. Alright everybody, so I just got the food, and while I was in there, since it was the mall, I surprised Danny and got us some smoothies and our lunch, which is going to be some Philly cheesesteaks, and so Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. So this is going to be real good. We're just going to drop off this person's food and then enjoy our smoothies and our food.
Yeah, these are our smoothies, by the way. Their food's in this bag right here.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's been a while since I had that smoothie.
No, mango. I got mango.
Let me try it.
And pina colada. It tastes so good. It tastes so tropical.
She doesn't like mine because it's too sweet. I get the watermelon,
he gets
green
watermelon,
apple.
Green apple. I remembered. And it's too sweet for me. But if you want a smoothie that tastes like candy, then get that type of flavor. But if you want something that tastes really freaking tropical and good, mango, pina colada. I usually get mango pineapple, but I was like, let me get that extra coconut flavor in there. Taste that.
Turn right, then turn left.
That's good, is it not?
That tastes delicious.
That tastes delicious. As you guys can see, it's raining really hard, so we're glad that this is about to be our last run for the day. And then we're gonna enjoy our food. Am I right?
So much. I was so happy when
you're welcome.
I was like, that's ours?
Yeah, it's ours. Because I had remembered that even though we hadn't gone that mall in a long time, I remembered we liked getting those like Philly cheesesteaks from Charlie's. Charlie's also has really good strawberry lemonade, but since we're getting the smoothies, I didn't get it this time. I almost got both, but I was like, let me not be fat because we don't need to do that around here. But So in 2 hours, we did 5 deliveries for $46. That's actually pretty good.
So usually when we do this, we do it for a little bit longer, but this time we kind of had a late start, you know, getting the twins and stuff. But,
and we kind of just had to do it in the moment, to be honest.
Yeah,
we weren't
and
planning on doing
on
it
top of
today.
that, it was in the moment, so it's like we weren't prepared to like leave out at a certain time. So we're just like, hey, want to DoorDash? Yeah.
Right.
Because at the time it was a good day.
Yeah.
But this is actually perfect because right when we're done, it's raining now, so it's a good stopping point.
And actually, from what we've seen, it tends to be like peak pay times and like better, like the apps tend to be busier when it's ugly outside, like raining or something like that, or if it's holidays. So that's just another little tidbit for you to know.
So now that we're done with our dash, we got to reward ourselves with a little lunch break.
It's a bacon and 3 cheese Philly cheesesteak sandwich, some fries. Then he has
bacon and cheese fries.
Yeah, he has the loaded type of fries, and same sandwich as me. That's it for this video. We hope you guys enjoyed seeing like a day in the life of this door dashing as a couple. Also, let us know if you guys want to see any more types of videos like this, doing like different things, little challenges with it and stuff like that, in the comment section down below. We hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like this video, comment down below any other types of videos you may want to see, as well as nice comments. We'll bring them replying. Subscribe to become part of the Davis clan and hit the bell so you be notified every time we make a new video on this channel. Besides that, we will see you guys in the next video. Till next time.
Till next time.
If you would like to enter to win a $50 Amazon gift card, then all you have to do is make sure you subscribe to the channel, follow our Instagram at Mr. and Mrs. Davis, like and comment on all our future videos, and don't forget to add the hashtag #DailyDavis2K so we know that you're participating. The 4 winners will be announced at 2K subscribers, and we're almost there, so make sure that you enter so you don't miss out.